Thank you for taking the time. I'm sorry that the family has to deal with this.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a wild, couple of weeks, but what I can tell you is even just earlier today, already we had that one threat come in, and then we got another one as well. And so the rhetoric that continues to be pushed, when you label people a threat to democracy, when you call people like myself, who simply are trying to represent people that feel disenfranchised from Washington, as MAGA extremists, we get, unfortunately, these types of responses, and so we are taking it very seriously. But, I want to remind people up here in Washington, we're human beings too. I have a family, I have a young son, and to have my information be publicly solicited for strangers to send threatening packages to my home, to receive some of the threats that we've received, no one should ever have to go through that.
Do you think that Trump is missing an opportunity, given that he's been targeted not once but twice, to be the guy who wants to see a change and say, look, I'm not going to say the kinds of things that I have been saying before because this is too much. Obviously, too many of you can't separate speech from action, so we have to get to a better place. I'll be part of that. Do you think he's missing an opportunity?
I think that he's tried on a number of occasions. I know at the RNC he spoke about unity, and he has changed his messaging a bit, but what I will say is it's really hard. I even actually have faced this also. I'll take my experience, for example. Just after I had posted what had happened, I had a outlet that's largely left-leaning actually tried to post that I was, if anything, alleging, almost implying that I was making it up. And of course, I'm going to provide the evidence to the people after the investigation is concluded, because I think it's important for people to hear and see exactly what's happening. But again, it's hard because there's so much online that I feel like journalism has turned more into opinion columns instead of reporting the facts.
Now, I, would never betray a confidence, but I told you I was going to betray this one. Is it true that you believe that as a member of Congress, you are more worried for your safety than you were in the military, and why?
I feel like as a member of Congress that right now, especially being that we're at home, what we're experiencing is something that you would see and unfortunately expect as far as harm is concerned. I will say that myself, I'm not a combat veteran, but my husband saw combat. When you have my husband afraid for my safety because you have people threatening to shoot me, and you have people threatening to harm, send harmful packages to my home, of course I'm going to feel like that. It doesn't feel safe right now to be in politics, and I really want to emphasize that we're at a point in American history where you have people afraid to come to work. Obviously, I'm up for the job. Obviously, I'm here to serve. I'm not going to be intimidated or threatened into backing down, but the fact is that this is becoming very escalated, and I can't emphasize this enough. If the rhetoric doesn't calm down, someone will get killed, and I hope it's not President Trump. We've seen that it's been now a second assassination attempt. We're getting threats to our offices. I'm not the only member receiving them.
Right.
But I think it's important for the American people to know that this is a very real danger we're facing.
God forbid we have to deal with anything worse. Do you know this neighbor sending these creepy-ass messages on social media? Do you know him?
No, I don't know him personally, and what I will say is, I only found out about that because one of our constituents had reported that my information was being solicited online and that there was information requesting people to send suspicious and threatening packages to my home. But I think it's more important to note that it took days for even my opponent to respond to that and to condemn it. And I think no matter what, I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, or Independent, violence should not be tolerated. So the fact that it took so long for them to respond, it was only because there was a public outcry that this is unacceptable, I think, from a lot of people, to include people in the press.
Does it hit different when it's someone who, lives near you?
I just think it goes to show that it seems like politicians are somewhat dehumanized, and when you're using that type of rhetoric, it's easy to think people are just kind of up here and we're invincible, but at the end of the day, we're human. And I would argue that, that person probably doesn't know what it's like to be a young mom and have a 1-year-old at home, and to be publicly sending out my information to people. It's really scary. I'm glad that I have law enforcement backing me on it and that they're investigating. But again, I put that information out there, and then you see some of the articles that come out making it seem like it's been alleged, and it hasn't. It's a very serious open investigation. And when the time is right, I'm going to present that information to the American people, because it's important that they know what's happening in their country.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.